Hi, Ruby Jams. How are you? I'm just waking up from a nap. I've been a sleepyhead. Been so busy, I just be sleepy. I hope you're having a good day. Yeah, been deep in thought and trying to get my little house straightened out and trying to do a little bit at a time. Yeah. I don't expect too many people to come in today. Usually, I used to get a lot during the week, but I would go earlier or later. So, but I seem to get more, at least 10, 15 to 20 on the weekends. So I'll make sure I keep doing live on weekends. But during the weekday, I'm just adding up, just trying to make up for lost time. And I got dinner on, so my mom was outside sitting on the porch. She's up from her nap, and I told her about 4, then I'll be able to fix her dinner, because we eat a little early, so we can lay down early. Hi, Henry Chowder. Ah, thank you. Thank you, Henry. That's a nice compliment. Thank you. Welcome to the chat, and thank you for the thumbs up. I got 7 people watching. Y'all come on in and say hi, Miss Ruby, and then you can go back out and say bye, Miss Ruby. Do like Henry. Just come on in. Come on in. We got 14 people watching. Come on in. Say hi, and then say bye, and leave your thumbs up. That's all you got to do. Don't be shy. Come on in and say hi. Tell them, Henry. Tell them, come on in and say hi. Come on in the house. Hi, Nakasha, Gamer. Hi, Gamer. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for coming. Thank you, Nakasha. Thank you, the Gamer. We had a few gamers coming in the last time. You all are welcome. Just come on in, leave a thumbs up, say hi, say bye. But welcome, welcome. You're all welcome. Thank you for coming by. Come on, I see you all out there in the background. Come on in and say hi. Say hi. If I was in your YouTube channel, I would at least come by and say hi, give you a thumbs up. And most of you that know me, you know you've seen my thumbs up in your videos. If you know me, and if I know you. A lot of them I do know. I do know. But you all are more than welcome. I guess they decided not to stay or give me a thumbs up, but that's okay. I love them anyway. That's Miss Ruby for you. But welcome, welcome, welcome. The 2 that are here, welcome. You all are welcome. I'm not going to be on here long anyway. I just want to say hi to Ruby Gems, my sister, and to anybody else that comes in. I did let Bethane know, and Eric. From India. I'm from America. I'm in America. Okay, so we got a lot of gamers in India. Oh, I didn't realize that. A lot of them are in Switzerland and China and Canada, here in America. I have a lot of them from Africa and Germany. They come in, they say they're gamers, and they play games on video, and they win money. So India is a beautiful country. And one thing I like about India, they take care of their elderly people. I like that. They take care of their families. They provide for them. And if they can live in their own houses, they provide for them. And that's a good thing. Thumbs up for India, the country India. And you all take care of the elephants. And that's my favorite animal, the elephant. Yes, yes, yes. I love elephants. Elephants are horses. Those are my two favorite animals, elephants and horses, because they're so unique. They never forget you. They never forget. And horses, once you ride them and break them, they're always your friend. They'll fight a snake and save you. They'll fight a lion, a bear to save you. That's horses. They're very brave animals, just like a dog will fight to the death to save its master. A horse would do the same. And you know an elephant can crush anything. Those are my favorites. Yes. And not because they protect you, because they're so unique. Their skin, their feet, their trunks, how they stick together, how they protect their young. And the mother never leaves her baby behind, no matter what. When it comes to elephants, she never would desert her baby. They are huge and innocent. They are. They are. And a lot of people from your country rescues them from poachers in Africa, and they do that here in America. They rescue the elephant. And I'm so proud of your country for that. I read up on it a lot. My favorite food actually is corn. I like it cooked, roasted, boiled, baked, stewed. I can eat corn all day, all night. I love corn. That's my favorite yellow vegetable. But my favorite green vegetable would be kales, greens, mixed greens, like kales and, different types of greens, broccoli, as long as it's green and it's a vegetable. And my favorite meat is fish. Just a piece of fish is sufficient. What is your favorite food? Oh, India has a lot of variety of foods. Yes, they do. India has a variety. You all have a variety of vegetables and fruit that we don't even have in America. Ruby Gems. London has a fruit that they ships to America. You love lamb curry. Okay. Okay. I think my favorite meat is going to always be fish. And I like it fried. And I like it grilled. Oh. As long as it's fish, I'll eat it. And I can eat it just about any kind of way, fish. But my favorite is fried and grilled. Yeah. But there's a fruit in India, and it's in the international market, and I forgot what it's called. We don't have it in. You love to drink buttermilk, and okay. Yeah, I mix buttermilk in my cornbread. I mix it in my bread and biscuits. But I'm trying to think of that fruit that's in India. They don't have it in America. I saw it the other day. Is it guava? Or is it? We don't have cassava in America. We don't have yams. We don't have guava. Oh, it's something like I think they have it in other countries called a yucca, something like that. We have mango in America. I think it's something like a yucca. I might not be pronouncing it right. But it's a vegetable or a fruit. And I tasted it, samples, and it was delicious. And it was sweet. And they say it only grows in India. but I can't think of the name of it. It might be the star fruit. That might be it. Yes, that sound like it. The star fruit. And when they put it in the international market here, if you don't get there early, it's all gone within the hour. It's all gone. The American people love that fruit. They love the star fruit. I said, dang, everywhere I went, they didn't have it today. Nowhere. Farmer's market. And they said, come early, Miss Ruby, come early. I said, okay, I'm going to go early so I can get the star fruit. I'm learning how to cook the cassava. I'm learning how to cook the yams. And there are leaves called sweet potato leaves and pumpkin leaves. I'm learning how to cook that. We don't have the star fruit. Okay, I think it only grows in India. It's delicious. It's delicious. But I want to learn how to cook the pumpkin leaves and the sweet potato leaves. I want to learn how to cook that. I've had the samples in the market. It was so delicious. And I'm like, what is this? Are these greens? They said, they're sweet potato leaves. I said, the leaves? And then she said, taste this. And it was pumpkin leaves. I said, I don't know what you all season it with, but I like it. I like it. So they said, buy it and Google the recipe. So I'm going to Google the recipe. And I want to cook it the way they cook it in India and the way they cook it in Africa. So I'm learning something new, Ruby Gems. How to cook different types of foods. Vegetables at that. Vegetables. Now, America eat lamb, but the thing is, here in America, they fried chicken folks. These are fried chicken folks. Hot dogs, hamburgers, and fried chicken. That's America. But lamb, people do eat it. They mostly go out in the restaurant where they fix it so nicely. And they dress it up so pretty. And they have the little vegetable asparagus beside it and the little lemon lime. And they have the lamb. Sometimes they have it standing up like little lamb chops. Or the lamb curry, they might fix that different, like with rice. But the restaurant, the Kabuta, the Japanese restaurant, they fix it here in America. And their food is unbelievable. It's out of this world, the food they cook. And they cook it right there in front of you. It's unbelievable. No, here they mostly eat chicken and goats. Okay. So you do eat a lot of goat meat over there. Okay. America eat a lot of chicken, but we have a lot of Caribbean people living in America now, especially in like Georgia, New York, Florida, and their expertise is goat meat. They cook a lot of jerk goat, carrot goat, and they sell it by the hundreds of thousands of dollars a week, especially people in Florida. And the Caribbean people know how to cook gator. They cook alligator meat, and they cook a lot of goat meat. And the way they cook it, the American people like it. And these people, they make a lot of money selling goat because they know how to cook it. So I'm going to say America still likes chicken, hot dog, and hamburger. But in the Caribbean part, like Florida, they eat a lot of goat. Actually, it's cheaper here than it would if you go to Jamaica. It's expensive, but if you eat it here, it's cheaper. And it's delicious. Okay. A lot of people here in North Carolina, now these are chicken folks. Because everybody raise their own chickens. They have eggs. And some of them got their own ponds. They have fish. But when you go in the restaurants, they're ordering lamb or they're ordering goat. I noticed that because I listen, I'm like, why is she ordering goat meat? You know? And she said, it's delicious. You want to try it? And I'm like, no, I don't eat goat. But I did try it. And guess what? I liked it. I liked it. I actually liked it. And I've had lamb before, I think. But it's been so long, I can't remember what it tastes like. I can't remember. So it is true that they eat alligator meat. In Florida and Mississippi, Alabama, that's all they got. When I was a kid, I saw it on Discovery that they have a whole set of alligator farming. In Florida and Mississippi, Alabama, they do raise their own alligators. They farm them. They take the meat, they take the skin, they make clothes, shoes, pocketbooks. The meat, they soak it and cleanse it and inspect it, and the meat goes on the market, and it's very expensive. And they call it gator nuggets and gator meat. Some people cook it right there on their own farm on the grill. And the whole lake around their house is full of alligators. And that's their private property. And they eat just as many as they raise. And it saves them a lot of money. And they feed them. But I think they mostly feed them fish. But they got it gated where nobody can go in or come out. And the fence is electrical. So the gators can't get out. But when they get ready to go in there and get one, they know how to get one. So, especially in Mississippi and Alabama. In New Orleans, you see a lot of goat, gator, and a lot of seafood, all types. Octopus, shrimp, stingray, shark meat. I've seen the menu when I was in New Orleans. And I went down the whole menu. And I didn't stop until I seen the word fish. Then I said, I'll have that. And all that other stuff, please. And this guy said, you want to try the octopus? I said, no, sir. I don't eat nothing with legs growing from it. No, sir. I said, those legs might nick back together in my stomach. Become another octopus. He said, that's ridiculous. I said, I know, right? That's why I'm not eating it. It's ridiculous. So I don't eat nothing out of the water unless it's a piece of fish. But chicken I do, but I can't. Don't kill it in front of me. Don't do that. Because if you do, I won't be able to eat it. I saw a film the other day, and this guy was getting ready to kill a chicken. Now I can't eat it. I haven't had a piece of chicken all week. And I don't plan on eating any this week. I felt bad for that chicken. And it just blew me away. And I didn't realize I was that sensitive. But I just won't be eating chicken this week. But anyway, we've got beef tips. I've got beef tips in the oven. And we're going to have a baked potato to go with it. And I got a little bit of asparagus. And that's going to be dinner. That's it. And I make small portions. My mom likes bread, but hers, I don't eat a lot of bread unless it's whole wheat or whole grain. Hi, Bethany, you made it. You're traveling. You're in Georgia? Wow. Be careful in Georgia. They got a lot of those little old towns that they're prejudiced towards black and brown people and people that are Indians. But if they don't know, it won't hurt them. So just be careful in the little certain towns. You could just about tell. You'll see some of the signs up. They have racial slurs. So you'll know not to stop in that town. Keep it moving. Atlanta is the best place to go. Marietta, Savannah. They got campgrounds in Savannah. Some of them are only about $30 a night. $35 a night. You can sleep in your car, tent, or RV. And if you want to hook up or free Wi-Fi, electrical hookup, just let them know. You can call the 800 number or you can book online. And everywhere I go, I'm going to always have the electrical hookup. And beside the electrical hookup, they have a pipe where you can fill your water tanks. It's just city water. It's not fresh water. If you want fresh water to go in your sink, you might have to just use the jug, because other than that, it's just city water. But I'm gonna keep my water tanks half full, not all the way full, because when you drive and you turn, the water shifts your RV. So, and I've drove mine around so I can get a feel of it. And I whipped that bad boy out of the yard and whipped that bad boy back in the yard. Because I'm going to be driving it, so I got to get used to it. And so my brother looked at me and said, I don't think you're going to have no problem. Thank you for coming by, Bethany. We miss you. I'm so glad you can make it. I'm so glad you can make it. We got Ruby Gems in the house, and we got Nakasha Gamer. He's from India. And Ruby Gems, you know she's from London. And Bethany is an American, Native American. And I'm an Indian, and I'm a black Indian in America. Yeah, we're from the Hopi tribe. My great-great-great-grandparents were Guyanese. They from South America. Probably more than just Guyana, probably other parts of South America. But they came from South America to North America, and then they originated settled down in South Carolina for many years. And then I think about 200 years ago, maybe 100, they came to North Carolina from South Carolina. And they settled here, but some moved on to Virginia, Portsmouth, Virginia. Yeah, some went on to Virginia. They found a spot up there that's real nice in Portsmouth, Virginia. And a lot of them live up there in Virginia. And some of them are in West Virginia. I'm trying to think where's the rest of them at. I think some of my daddy's people, my mama's people, they went on to, I think, Nebraska. Bye, Mama. See you tomorrow. Okay. No more DRES. Okay. Gotta go to sleep. Okay, gamer. Thank you for coming by. Oh, okay. It's 1 o'clock. Go get your sleep. Bye, Natasha Gamer. Nakasha. Thank you for coming. Good night. 1 o'clock in the morning. So you're in Georgia now, Bethany. Wow. You've come all the way from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania to Georgia. Pennsylvania to, you've been traveling. You've got some miles behind you. No more DRS. Okay. No more. You're free. You're free. I'm glad you can travel. I'm glad you can travel. I'll be traveling soon, but I'm waiting for a few months. Yeah, I'm going to wait a few months until I get to finish working on my house. So when I leave, I'll have all my amenities. In case I'm off-grid, I'll still have use of the air condition or the heat if it's cool, or the microwave, and I can cook, and I still have hot water. So right now, with just my battery, that's right, living the life. I got the refrigerator going, the lights, I got hot water. So I'm good with that. I got a hot water tank. But once I get the generator hooked up next month, I have the air conditioning running, the microwave, and I'll be comfortable. I done put down little rugs. Got a rug at the shower. I got one and you walk in the door. I got sheets on the bed. I got me a pretty white comforter and big pillows. I'm getting little pots and pans and silverware. And I'm going to use paper plates and stuff for right now, because I'm packing up clothes and put them in there up under the bunk beds. And I got me a little small recliner, so when I'm just sitting somewhere, I can sit in my little recliner. And when I go to bed, I can fold it up and slide it up under the bed. Sometimes I like to just sit and rock, sit back and relax and watch TV. I'm just getting settled in. And soon I'll be out there on the road with you. Yeah, I'll be out there on the road too. You're going to be moving around. That's good. I'm so proud of you. Don't it feels good to get out on that open road, Bethany? It feels good to get out there, leave it all behind, and just go forward. Just go. Get on the road and go. Gotta live comfortable. No more the doctors can do. Okay. Okay. I understand. Gotta live comfortable. Gotta enjoy your life. One day at a time. One day at a time. Live your life. Live your life. And you're gonna be okay. Stage 4. Okay. Live your life. Live your life. But we'll keep you in our prayers, me and Ruby Gems. We will keep you in our prayers, Bethany. And just take one day at a time. You're going to be okay. You're going to be okay. I got a girlfriend live right here where I live at. Well, not in this community, but maybe about 20 miles from here in another community. She has stage 4 breast cancer, and she's been having that for 15 years. And my sister's best friend named Mary. She got stage 4. Mary's been had hers about 15 years. They're living with it. They just take medication. One day at a time. But they live with it. People live with that now. Yours is bone cancer. Oh, okay. Okay. But one day at a time. And you just keep traveling and live your life. That's what you do. You keep going. You keep living. You keep living. That's what you do. You are here to live. You are here to live. So live. Don't even think about what's going to come next. Just live your life one day at a time. That's all you got to do. That's right, God. God. That's right. He has you. He has all of us in his hands. And he is the most powerful being that ever existed. Imagine, he's never had a beginning. And he'll never have an end. That's powerful. That's beyond human. That's beyond the human mind can even think about, And think about all the billions of galaxies with billions of other creatures from other worlds that's probably existed for trillions of years. Now, we have a God that's existed for trillions of years. How can you live that long? You got to be powerful. So just turn it over to him. I want to get you this head dress, and Indian jewelry. Oh, let's see, what's today, Tuesday? Let me do another live Thursday, and I'll give you the address. I got a P.O. box. All that stuff is outside in the car. All my information. Dang, if I had a way to send it to you. I don't have a way to send it to you on here. Because I can't text it. Okay, Thursday. Oh, I'll do another live. Yeah, I'll do another live Thursday. And I'll have all the information right here for me, in front of me. And I'll give you my full name, the P.O. box number, okay, and where to send it. Yeah. Because my nearest post office is about 10 miles up the road. So it'll come there. Yeah, it'll come there to that post office. Because a lot of times that's what we use. And since I'm staying in my mom's house, I don't use her mail. I don't. We've already made an agreement that all my mail would go somewhere else. It wouldn't come here. So most of my mail go to Charlotte, North Carolina. But I'll have that straightened out for you by Thursday. If you can come, I could post it. A P.O. box, it doesn't matter. Do you go to okay, I'll do another one Thursday. And I'll have all the information. I got to go in the car and go through them all my papers. But I forgot about that. But I'll have it. And you can send it to that post office box. Because I had one and I closed it down because I used to do work from home and I worked for AT&T and doing customer service. But when I went back to the post office, they said make a payment, pay the back pay. They opened it right back up. So it hadn't really been that long. Because I always try to keep my own post office. A lot of times my mail go to my daughter's house. So I have that for you Thursday. Hope you can make it Thursday. Be about the same time, about 3. I have it all wrote down so I can just give it to you and you can write it down. I don't really want to post it on Instagram or TikTok because I might start getting letters from all these predators, con men, and these, what you call it, these fake people. I don't sub and like, okay. Okay, you got a channel now? You want to have it? Okay. Oh, you want me to have it? Okay. Okay. Okay, if you got a channel, Bethany Simpson. I seen a Bethany Simpson, but I wasn't sure if that was you. But anyway, I'll be live again Thursday, and I'll make sure that I give it to you in person. While we're talking, I'll just give it to you, and you can write it down, my P.O. Box. I'm not going to use the Charlotte address. I'm going to use the Greensboro because my job is here. Yeah. But we're so far down. It's a community, but I'm telling you, we're way down the highway in the country. Trust me, because back there in the woods back there used to be a lot of cows and goats. So, and you got to be out of the city limit to keep cows and goats. So you know we're not in the city limit. And some of the people still got cows and goats and llamas. If you go across on the other side of the pond, they got llamas, cows, goats, and chickens. And guineas. And roosters, because you can hear them in the mornings, waking everybody up. When I come in from work in the mornings, I be trying to lay down and go to sleep. And that rooster get the cock-a-doodle doing. And I look out the window and I say, if I had a brick, I would make you be quiet and so I can at least get a nap. But that's what roosters do. No channel, just living, dog. Okay, Bethany. Okay. But I'll be back Thursday, so you can do it Thursday. I'll give you that information Thursday. I'll give you that information Thursday. Okay. Yeah, that'll be better. That'll be better. And you're going to be okay. You're going to be okay. Don't you worry about that. Me and Ruby's going to keep you in our prayers. You're going to be okay. Don't even worry about that. It ain't over till the Almighty God says it's over. So, I know too many people living with, well, it's not bone cancer. I don't know anybody that has that. But I know people that's got lupus and colon cancer. One of my neighbors just told me that she had something with her blood, like leukemia or something. And it's real bad, late stages. And I asked her how long she's been living with it. She said, 9 years. I said, 9 years? Girl, rejoice. I said, rejoice. And she started rejoicing. She said, Miss Ruby, you are so encouraging. I said, of course. Rejoice. We're here to live our life. So live. So live your life. Live like you're going to live forever. That's what you do, Bethany. Keep that positive mentality. I'm going to live forever. And tell yourself that every day. I'm going to live forever. I'm going to live forever. I'm going to live forever. And you are. One day we all are. And Ruby Gems can tell you that we're going to live forever. And we serve a God that there's no beginning and no end. And if he says we're going to live forever, we are. We are. We're going to live forever. Yeah. I didn't realize it was bone cancer. I'm so sorry to hear that. But that doesn't deter me at all because I trust God so much that I feel like we don't have to leave this earth until he says so. And it's all in your mind. You speak it and you speak it into reality. And you tell yourself, I'm going to live and I'm going to beat this and I'm going to live forever. And you're going to live forever. To me, I feel like you got another 20, 30 years. You just have to live with it. It'll just be something hanging on the side. And you'll be living your life. So like you said, live your life. Just live your life. And I'll have that P.O. box written down for you Thursday. I got it out there in the cupboard. I don't feel like going out there, going through all that paperwork. My mom's sitting on the porch. I don't want to disturb her because I told her about 4 I'll be ready to give her dinner. So if I go out there now, she'll be ready and then I have to end the live. So I want to wait till right at 4. Then I'll go get that paperwork. So Thursday I'll have it. Tomorrow is not a good day to do a live because, well, tonight we got our Bible study. Tonight. I have my meetings tonight. Tomorrow, I'm not sure, but I think it's something on the schedule for me to do tomorrow. I'm picking up bricks and stuff to lay out a patio for my house. And I got to go to the hardware store. And I might have to make 3 or 4 trips because these big wide bricks, I don't want to put too much weight on my tire in my trunk of my car. And I'm hauling it myself. And my neighbor's going to be taking it out one by one. And the neighbor I got is 50 years old, but he moves like he's 90. So he's going to be taking one brick out at a time, placing it side by side until we make a long, like, patio. Then we're going to pour a little concrete in between them to hold them together. And then I'm going to back my tiny house on wheels back, further back in the back, so I can let my awning out. And my front door will be facing my mom's back door. So if I want to sit in the front, I can go sit in the front. If I want to sit in the back, I can sit in the back. And it's quiet back there. So when I go back there and go to sleep at night, it'll be peaceful and quiet. And I got the Wi-Fi. So, and I got solar panels. I'm just waiting for my grandson to come and attach them to the roof of my house. And I got these cords that's got to run down in the window with a panel so I can connect it to the inside. And a lot of the stuff in my house will be running off my solar panels. My microwave will run off the solar panel and my refrigerator. If the battery get low, the solar panels will kick in. And the air conditioner will always run off the generator. I'm getting a 2,500 BTU generator, and it's only $800. And my air conditioner is a 1,800 BTU. It pulls a lot of, it's small air conditioner, but when that thing come on, it blows cold air. I know I got a lot to do because I'm trying to get settled. Because once I get settled and get my house fixed, then wherever I go, I'm comfortable. I can change clothes. Or I'll have something if it's cold. I'll have something if it's hot. You know, I need different types of shoes, jackets, sweaters, jeans, sweatpants, sweatshirts, or just a little something for the summer. And more likely it'll just be, and I got to have my swimsuits and, you know, flip-flops to put on because a lot of times the sand right before you get in the water is hot. And I got to travel with my beach umbrella, beach towels, and of course the skin stuff you put on your skin so you won't get sunburned. But I'll be up under my umbrella. The most thing I'm afraid of is the skin cancer. I don't want to. A lot of people get skin cancer when you be out in the sun too much. But tomorrow's a busy day, yeah. Because I'm laying down my walkway for my tiny house on wheels. So Thursday, I'm going to come in and do another live at 3. Yeah. And it's not many people coming in because Eric said I don't stay long enough. He said I need to stay 2 to 3 hours. I said, but nobody comes in and they don't stay. And maybe I'll do that the weekend. I'll try to stay at least 2 hours the weekend. But during the week, I told him I got responsibility. You know, I feed my mom. So she used to eat at 5, but we decided to eat at 4 because the doctor said she needs to eat early, let her food digest, go for a walk because she's a diabetic. So, and we're trying to keep her healthy and keep her, you know, strong and comfortable. So he said the earlier she eat, the more she'll have time for food to digest because she goes to bed like 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock. Mom goes to bed. And the reason why is because I go to bed at 6 because I got to get right back up at 9:30 and go to work at 10 because I got to go through, count the medicines, check on all the clients with the other caregiver before she leaves because I have to make sure everything is intact. Then she leaves. And that's how we do. That's my everyday routine. I used to work every other weekend, but I took weekends off because I feel like every other weekend was coming so fast. I didn't have time to do what I need to do for me. I was tired. I didn't have time to take care of mom. I was too tired. So I took the weekends off. Now I'm off every Saturday and Sunday, and I can do what I need to do for Miss Ruby. So my life is a whole lot better. I gave up a lot of money, but it was worth it because I can do more for me what I need to do, you know. And I don't live a very expensive life. I keep myself on a budget, and I am cheap, but I strive and I survive, and I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm okay. I don't mind shopping at Walmart and these little small stores like where the clothes and shoes and the groceries and the drinks are half price. They're off-brand drinks, but they're good drinks. And I can get my tea. I do go to the international market and get my tea. I drink the soursop, the green tea, the black tea, the guava tea, the chai tea. I drink my tea. And I'll probably have another cup of tea about 5 o'clock. And then I'll go to sleep. So, yeah, I do have a lot to do. I keep myself busy so I won't grieve so much. Because I've been grieving heavily for 7 years. And I just started feeling better about a year ago when I started doing live stream. Started doing YouTube. I started YouTube the year 2017 when my son died. But I started doing content, my own, about a year ago. Sometime last year in June. So, but I wasn't really worried about getting monetized. At first I was because Kingsley was like pushing me. And then when my channel got suspended, then I realized that's not important anymore. The important thing is being able to go live and talk to my friends. And I don't have to have the music. I'm fine. Everything's fine. So I'm just going to do it for fun, enjoy life. Like that thing said, live life. I communicate every day with Ruby Gems, and Patricia came in to say hi, let me know how she's doing. I talked with her a little bit in her live last night. She was up. She's still not feeling well, but I'm going to be in touch with her every day. And Gracie hasn't been feeling good. She's okay. Peace Boy is still making videos. Kingsley did come by and say hi Sunday. But I've seen some of his videos. He's still doing videos. And Kay Reeves came by the other day. She's praying for her house, for her and her kids. So we all praying. You are more than English than me drinking tea, all that tea. Oh, I love tea. I love it. I put a little creamer in it. And I have certain times early in the morning and in the afternoon I drink tea. And when I get to work at night at 10 o'clock, I drink a cup of tea. So I'm kind of getting used to that taste. I used to drink it a lot, but I drank it cold. But now I like it hot. So I like a hot cup of tea. And I like these different flavors, these different tastes. And tea has benefits. It keeps you, it's like probiotics in it. And it keeps your kidneys flushed out and stuff like that. And it even has stuff that helps you to lose excess fat around the waist, the chai tea. You know, it just keeps you flushed out. It's like a colon cleanse. So, different brands of tea. Fruit tea, I haven't tried it, but I have to try it. Fruit tea. I've seen the mango tea, and I've seen the peppermint tea. I haven't tried those yet. But I got a lot of green tea. I got elderberry tea, soursop, guava tea, black tea, and it's another kind of tea I just bought the other day. I forgot. But I leave some at work because me and the Jamaican girl, May, she drinks a lot of tea. So I leave some in the shelf in the kitchen so May can drink tea because she's at work now. And then when she puts everybody to bed about 7, she says she goes to have her a cup of tea about 8. And then she know I'll be coming in about 10. And we go over everything. So she leaves the tea kettle on the stove so I can make my tea when she leaves. And I cut out all the lights. I have a lamp on and the TV. And I fix my little place where I'm going to sleep, lay down and rest at night. And I have my cup of tea and I relax. That's my routine job every day, every night. And I love it. And I've been doing it almost 3 years at this particular job. The other job I worked 5 years, but I was doing private duty. And then before that, I worked in the nursing facilities and the hospitals and group homes. And I worked in hospice. I went and took care of people all the way up until the end. I think my meat is done. I smell it. I better go get it. My mom is walking, so I think she's hungry. I'm going to have to end the live. But I want to say I love you all. Bethany, I'll give you my P.O. Box Thursday. You're going to be in my prayers. You hang in there. Because I got a feeling once I get on the road, we'll probably meet. As long as you're around here in America, we'll probably meet up. And we can have coffee. And we can have prayer. And I'll share some things in the Bible that you never knew existed. And it'll give you so much confidence to know that your God is on your side. He's there for you. Okay, you take care too, Miss Ruby Gems. And Bethany, you take care too. I love you both. And I know Nakasha is gone, but I love you both. But, you know, I got to go take care of Mom. She's walking. I think she's hungry. So I'm going to go fix her some dinner. And I'll see you guys again Thursday, okay? Take care. Ruby Gems, I'll probably text you later and say goodnight. Or you text me if I don't be asleep. You know I'm a sleepyhead. Love you guys. Bye. Take care, Bethany. Take care, Ruby. I'll see you guys in a day or two. Thursday.